Last night, Darren Workmeister took home the checkered flag and the trophy, but did not take home the win as he was DQ'd for not having a wheel sticker on his car. This is an IMCA rule, so Cody Center picked up the main event win last night after Darren Workmeister put on a show in that brand new hot rod. See if we can do anything starting in the 6th position here in heat race number 1. Green flags in the air. Eric Lloyd leads the field into turn number 1. Eric Lloyd leads the field into turn number 1 as Darren Workmeister starts to work the outside of your field as George Fronsman now sneaks to the inside of Gary Ray. Here comes Darren Workmeister, the outside of Ray, trying to sneak to the outside of George Fronsman. He played a little peekaboo with the outside of Lonnie Foss. Now he's going to dot down the inside. First lap, though, going to be led by Eric Lloyd as Foss and Fronsman play bumper tag off of turn number 4 down the front straightaway. Now George Fronsman going to feel the pressure from the 08 machine of Darren Workmeister. Last night, Fronsman not very fast, had a backup motor in the car, said that thing was junk. Got the new motor in the hot rod here tonight. Looking pretty racy here so far in heat race number 1 to the outside of the 88 to Lonnie Foss and Eric Lloyd. That's a 3-car battle for your race lead. As they race into turn number 1, Eric Lloyd has the top spot. Here comes Fronsman, though, going to try to shoot the middle now with Lonnie Foss on the bottom. Lloyd, Fronsman, Foss, top to bottom on the racetrack. Fronsman gets past Foss. Now he's going to try to work around the 07 of Lloyd off of turn number 4. Lloyd up top trying to hang on to it. Can't do it. George Fronsman, your new race leader. Lonnie Foss, he'll move up into 2nd. So Lonnie Foss moves into that 2nd spot. Eric Lloyd back to 3rd. Here comes the 08 machine of Darren Workmeister trying to make his way on the 07 machine of Lloyd now. 0708. Lloyd and Workmeister battling out for that 3rd spot as they work their way off of turn number 4. Fronsman still your race leader, about a car length over Lonnie Foss, with Eric Lloyd hanging on that 3rd spot, but Workmeister going to dart to the top side of the racetrack. Lloyd actually going to wash up there. Workmeister going to diamond off that corner off of turn number 2. Look to the inside of Lloyd. Eric Lloyd able to hold off Workmeister so far as the white flag flies for George Fronsman. The Franz will lead him into turn number 1, followed by Lonnie Foss, Eric Lloyd, Darren Workmeister. Now J.C. Parmalee in the mix as well in the 8X. He looks down the inside of the 08 to Workmeister. Off of turn number 2, they go down the back straightaway one final time. George Fronsman will lead the field off of turn number 4. Checkered flag waving in the air. He'll win heat race number 1 for IMCA Stock Cars over Lonnie Foss. Eric Lloyd finishing in the 3rd spot. This way, Workmeister and Parmalee tonight at Arizona Speedway. So Steve Sabowski's night is over. Just 4 cars getting ready to go 6 laps here as green flags in the air. And it will be the 55 of Joey McCullough leading the field off of turn number 2. Cody Center right now trying to sneak past it, and they go side by side down the back straightaway. Going to be a drag race for the top spot. McCullough down low, Center up top. Off of turn number 4 they come. Still McCullough working down the bottom of the first lap will go to Cody Center. Talked to Cody Center last night after crews were looking over Darren Workmeister's car before they gave him the old DQ. Cody Center said, I don't care how I win, a win's a win, and I'll take it. Here he is right now trying to win heat race number 2. Little 4-car heat race here. We close out the racing action at Arizona Speedway here tonight, night number 2 with the Malicious Monster Trucks. Cody Center, your man out front by about half a car length. Joey McCullough, though, all over his back bumper down the back straightaway. McCullough's going to dart down the inside of the dollar machine of Center. Can't quite do anything with them as they race their way off of turn number 4. It's Center, McCullough, and now Robert Workmeister. That car is very identical to the 08 of Darren Workmeister. Has that front bumper a little bit more jacked up than Darren Workmeister had. Here he is pulling down the inside of McCullough. Last night, Robert Workmeister had his issues of his own. Just could not quite get things figured out with the 22 machine. But here he is right now looking very racy here so far in heat race action. Trying to work his way around the 55 machine of Joey McCullough. They work their way into turn number 1. McCullough still has that spot off of turn number 2. Robert Workmeister, though, right down there to the inside of him. Now McCullough's going to clear him. Going into turn number 3. Robert Workmeister, though, drives it a little bit deep. Had to get on the binders, though, to avoid making contact with the 55 of McCullough's. White flag flies for Cody Center. Top 3 drivers have pulled away from Dennis Losian in the 15 machine. So Center, McCullough, Workmeister work their way off of turn number 2 down the back straightaway one final time. Cody Center with about 3-car length advantage over Joey McCullough off of turn number 4. And he will win heat race number 2 for the IMCA Stock Cars over McCullough, Workmeister, and Losing.